guys, it's your girl FOXYLIA here, coming at you with a makeup video. It's been a while. I do want to use my new palette, the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado, for this one. We are into the fall, and I do like the earthy tones. It does have splashes of color as well, as you can see, like teals and peaches. And I really like this one. First thing I'm going to do is use my face wipes from my Ipsy bag. And I put in a haul that I just did called Just a Little Haul. And I really like these. They're lightweight. They don't have a lot of product on them. And they seem to get off everything pretty well. I do like to start with a clean face. So this is just something that's quick and easy. I did wash my face this morning. But, you know, in this case, since it's the mid part of the day and my face is like always really greasy, I just want to make sure that I'm getting everything off. Next thing I want to do is use my moisturizer. I did not believe in moisturizer just because my face, like I said, is always really greasy. But in this case, I got this from Target. It goes on matte and it is for like greasy or oily skin. And I usually use about 2 pumps for this. This gets all over everything, and also I love putting it on my neck as well because, you know, let's just face it, it's a moisturizer. So the next thing I want to do is just make sure my brows are on fleek. So I am using my little brow pencil. It's really handy because it has the brush on the end, so it just makes sure that my brows are uniform first before I try to fill them in, so I can make sure that I see, you know, where the spots are. This one is in dark brown. I tend to use dark brown most of the time, except for if it was summertime and my hair was black, then I would probably use black. But, you know, if it's the winter time and I'm really pale in the winter, I will go ahead and use brown because it's less harsh on my face as far as color goes. Alright, so I was just making sure everything was filled in properly. Next thing I'm going to do is bust out a primer. It's by Tarte. It's called Quench, and I did get it in an Ipsy bag. So this one is really lightweight, but has a lot of coverage in it. It's primarily water-based, I believe, by the feel of it. And I only need a little. So I'm just putting that on my face, just rubbing everything in, make sure everything is covered there. Now sometimes I only use the moisturizer because it's matte. It actually works if I don't have to be out for a long time with makeup on. But sometimes I want to make sure that the foundation, the shadow and everything adheres to my face, so I will go ahead and use that as well. I'm just making sure it's on. And I'm sorry guys, I'm talking to my kids at the same time. Alright, so I'm just making sure that it is on correctly. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and start putting on my foundation. So I do use the same foundation, the Wet n Wild. I am a drugstore foundation wearer. I feel like I don't use foundation enough for me to, you know, go to the big wigs and use the, you know, the good stuff. But my beauty blender, I did start wetting it. I do feel like it is true. It does probably go on a little bit smoother, but it's pretty much the same. But like I said, I did wet it this time, very minimal. So I'm just making sure it gets over everything I needed to. And for this one, every foundation is not the same. But for this Wet n Wild, I think it's called the Photo Finish. I feel like pressing it actually works way better than me sweeping it across my face. I know other foundations can be different, but just for this one, I feel like it's so freaking true. This one also goes on good with a brush as well. I used to use a foundation brush on this, but I forgot who it was by, the foundation brush, but I still have it, and I use it also. So next thing up is my Tarte concealer. I do love this one. And I'm just showing you guys the bottle because I forgot. But anyway, the Tarte concealer, I do really love this one. It has a huge freaking brush. It goes on super smooth. I just love it. I just love everything about it. I don't know if I'm honestly wearing the correct color for my skin tone, and if anybody feels like I'm not, you can definitely go ahead and comment and let me know. I am not a professional. I have not gone to esthetician school yet. I don't play in makeup often enough to actually really, you know, I could say I'm really like super into it. It's just something that I like, that I grew up around. But like I said, I'm not a professional. But anyway, so I'm just highlighting my little, you know, I'm getting the blemishes done, and I'm also doing a little bit of highlight. I really don't do that a lot. Next thing I'm doing to do is pick up my palette. I'm going to go in with this color, and I think it's called California. I think that's the name of it. So I'm going to put this inner corner to about like almost the middle. This California color is a really shimmery, like I would say like an icy teal. I really like this one. I know I like everything matte, but for the most part I love my shadows super shimmery. Now if I'm going to something that, you know, I'm not all dressy, then I'll definitely use my Naked palette. I do love that. It's the first one, I think it's called the Basics or whatever. But I really love that one. But yeah, usually if I'm going out, baby, I'm shimmer on the eyes though. So I'm just doing the other eye here. As you can see, it's better honestly with this one if you pat it in rather than sweep it as well. I just feel like it packs the color on there. I don't know if a lot of people do that with every color, but just for these, for something that's really shimmery, I do pat it in. And actually, guys, for that one, it was called Brunch. Correction, Brunch. Sorry about that, guys. So this color that I'm putting in now, this like goldy bronzy kind of color, it is called California. So I'm just putting it in from the middle, almost to the corners. I do want to make sure that it is blended very well with the first color, which again is Brunch. I apologize, which is Brunch. So Brunch in California. I don't think it's a date. So yeah, I'm just blending that in, patting that in as well. Don't talk about me, and I still, even though I bought a gazillion brushes since I've been on YouTube, like I'm still using this damn brush. It's the L'Oreal Hip, like the Beyonce line with L'Oreal, which she had a couple years ago. I'm still using this freaking brush. I have a billion of them. I have like every shadow palette that she had, the little pots. Yeah, and it really does work very well. I don't care. But yeah, I still use it. So I'm just making sure it's blended on the other eye as well. Now I didn't really swatch these. I just kind of looked at them and I said, I wonder what this would look like with this and this would look like with this. So that's how I came out with the color combinations on this one. I just kind of thought they would go together. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this other color, which for this one it doesn't have like the names by the colors. It's the I Heart Revolution Drive-Through, the vegan stack. I decided to go ahead and put this really coppery, this really coppery gold in. As you can see, it's not hard to miss. It's literally a coppery gold or like a bronze gold, but I don't know what the name of it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting that from the middle to the end there, blending the two, and also a little bit in the crease. Yep, so I'm just going ahead, blending that in the crease and just putting it in from the middle blend section with the California to the end. Doing that on both sides. I thought that this would be a good transitional color as well, because it just picks up where the California leaves off with the bronzy type of feel to it. Yep, so I'm just putting that in here, and again, no rhyme or reason to these colors, guys. Really, I just wanted to see them together for some weird reason. Just making sure that they're both the same. Alright guys, so I am going to go back to my Tasty Avocado and get this color. I think it's called Mousse. And there it is right there. It's kind of just going on the same kind of family, like a bronzy, but it's more bronzy coppery, I would say, than bronzy gold. So I am just going ahead in this with the crease and the ends there a little more. I'm blending that in. Almost up to my eyebrow line. Just blending that in. I am using another brush, as you can see. But yeah, I'm blending that in. Both sides. And man, I'm telling you, I really, really love this palette. I want to do something with like the other greens. They have like these really pretty, like a, I guess you would say like a pea green as well on here. And I don't want to do a look. I'm sorry, I want to do a makeup look with that as well. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the drive-through. I'm just looking at it. But I want to go back in, my back was hurting at the time, guys, sorry. I want to go back in with the drive-through in a second, but I'm just making sure the fallout is gone. It wasn't a lot. It was like literally like a couple specks. It was nothing. As you can see, it didn't smear anything on my face, anything like that, but yeah, so I want to go in with my liner. Just regular black. It's a NYX liner. I really, really love it. It's pigmented. Then the other thing I want to do, I want to try this really cute color on this palette. It's called Bite, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. It's a tad bit brighter than Brunch, and then it's a little bit more shimmery. So I'm put that on lower lash line. Like you'll see, guys, it's a really nice pop of color down there. Yeah, I really, really like Bite. I could have used that as well, right there on the corner. Alright, so I'm just blending in my spots. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get that burger, the drive-through Big and Stack. I'm going to put a lighter color here on my brow bone and blend it with the other colors that I had. It's literally like the lightest color on the palette there. Like I said, since there's no names for the colors. And you will definitely know which one it is because it's the lightest one on the palette. It is still shimmery, which I like. And it blends well with the other colors that I have, I feel. Yep, so I'm just blending those in. I am a sucker to highlight my brow bone. I'm telling you, I don't think I can have a makeup look if I didn't do that. I don't know. I think that like really brightens up your face. I think brows in general really brighten up somebody's face. Alright, so I'm just looking to see what it looks like. And how well it's blended, of course. Yep, so the next thing I'm going to do is just going to go ahead and get some brow gel and my liner. So the liner I've been using is the liner I got from one of my Ipsy bags. See, this is it. And then also I just want to use some brow gel real quick because I just feel like I need to. I think I hit one of my lashes and it looks kind of weird right there on the top. So I'm just going to go over with some brow gel, which you guys know I really don't like, but this one is pretty good. It's by TYNT or something like that. I will link everything in the description bar, of course. So I'm just going over that brow because it looked a little weird. And I might as well do this one as well. But it was really the other one that I wanted to touch up. Alright, so that looks a little better. So next thing I'm going to do is get that liner. And like I said, it's more like a magic marker-ish liner. It doesn't hold as well to me as the NYX Epic Wear, but it will do. It is very black. It does not smudge or anything like that, which I can appreciate. And I'm just doing my regular one too. You know, I always love the cat eye. I wear my cat eye probably every look I have, whether it's shadow or not. And I literally been doing this forever. For freaking ever. I think I might have started when I was like 14 or something. No, it might have been way before that. Maybe like 12. It all depends too. So sometimes I will like hold the end of my eye so that it gets the wing better. But sometimes I don't. But I do like this one. Just making sure that cat eye is symmetrical here, guys. And usually my cat eye is really little. It's not like the Amy Winehouse, like freaking eagle's wing, you know. It's usually pretty small. Just making sure everything is straight. And I'm just filling in my brow because I see where there are little imperfections in the brow. So I'm just filling those in. You already know what it is. One of my brows is always messed up and the other one is so pretty, and I hate that. Alright guys, so next thing I'm doing, I'm just putting that concealer up under my eye. That's going to make sure that my, I don't know, crow's feet, puffy eyes, and all that is gone. Make sure the fallout is not there. Also highlighting Cupid's bow, chin. And I do have to wet my blender again because I just feel like it wasn't wet enough. So yeah, hold on, be back. Okay peeps, I'm back. I got my beauty blender. It is nice and moist, so I can go ahead and start blending everything in. Like you guys know, I usually do not do the highlighting thing, but more and more when I do makeup, I see myself doing it. Not really going anywhere or anything like that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Not doing a full highlight, just a little bit, just a little something something. But like I said, guys, I'm not a professional. I just do this stuff for fun because I just like to be cute when I go outside, you know. But yeah, here I am up under the eyes. Did mention I feel like I'm touching that 40, you know, pretty soon. So I might need to go ahead and start concealing my eye region. Might be getting kind of puffy, kind of, you know, kind of baggy there. But, you know, it happens. I'm just going over that, making sure. I do like to take it all the way up into my hairline, take it down my nose, up under my little nostrils, well, my big nostrils. Just making sure this blend in on my forehead. I just blending that in. Next thing, I'm going to do the lips. I got this Morphe color. I really don't wear it a lot. I forget what it's called. I'll link that in the description bar below. And also this lip pencil. So I'm putting on a darker lip pencil first to highlight and also to make the illusion that my lips are bigger than what they are. I really don't like overlining like I thought I would. Maybe it's the colors that I'm using. Maybe I like them when I do, you know, other colors. But, I mean, it's okay. It just reminds me of when I used to be like 14 and wear like black eyeliner around my lips. So this is kind of like a chocolate brown, would you say? And the actual lip color is like a, say like a coffee, a mocha or something like that. The next thing I'm doing is lining my lips. I'm lining up my lips with the color that's a little closer to the lip color. And once again, guys, if you line those lips, I'm telling you, your lipstick will last all freaking night. Maybe into the next morning, depending on what you're doing. But it will last. So now I'm about to go in with that Morphe lip gloss. It is a matte color. Everybody knows. Love it. Love the matte. I guess it's like, well, I don't know. It's like a toffee, peachy. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm just smearing it in. So on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and put Tiramisu Butter Gloss by NYX on top of it, just to have a little shine to it for this look. Just trying to make sure it's right, guys. And this looks better, much better. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put on my lashes. So this is in a new collection that I have. It's called the NYX, I think it is. So I have authentic mink lashes. They do not have that like terribly thick strip on them. I'm going to go ahead and use the lash glue that I always use that I bought from Amazon. It's a Kiss lash glue. It is administered with a wand, which I really, really like, because you can get all up in the nooks and crannies with that wand. I'm also going to use a lash tool that I have for my lashes for FOXIESTRANDS. Most important thing always, guys, just to remember is make sure your lashes freaking fit. Lashes are not one size fit all. You have to make sure they fit your eye. You have to measure and just make sure. I've done this a billion times now, so I kind of know. I'll just take scissors, or if I don't have them, I'll take some nail clippers and just clip it off, whatever the excess is, and just go from there. I also bend my lash band back and forth just to make sure that it's flexible, because you know your eyelids are not straight. I'm just making sure that the glue is on here before I put it on my eye. I don't use the lash tool like every single time, but when I do, it works for the most part. So I'm just cutting my lashes and prepping them. Now it's time to put it on, so I'm just putting on the glue. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what I'm doing right now. It's super duper easy to do. Now these minks, baby, they are super duper long. You're going to see them pretty much on my eyebrow. once I put them on. But here's my lash tool, so I'm just using that, making sure you guys can see. So you just clip it there. And I'm just putting it on with the tool, just placing it right on top. I don't know why, but it got stuck with the freaking tool because I had a little bit of glue on it. Sorry guys, make sure that your tools are clean. But anyway, here I go again. I'm putting it on. Alright, this time I was able to do it, and then I'm just stretching each side out to make sure they go to the ends or corners of my eye to make sure they fit. Look how long these lashes are, guys. Sheesh. Again, Real Mink lashes from Foxie Strands. Link will be in the description bar. And I'm just making sure it's all the way to the end, so I'm just taking the regular tweezers. Also, I'm making sure that all the hairs are going the same way, because you know sometimes the glue will make the hairs go wherever or stick to each other. Alright, I'm doing the next one. And I'm putting the glue on the lash. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one on. So this time I'm using the tweezer. These are so freaking long, guys. I just feel like I have to use something smaller to put these boys on. They are, sheesh, they are big, baby. They are freaking huge. But they are lovely. Now look how long these boys are, guys. And this is my finished look. I do really love these colors together. Again, I did not really plan that, but end up just going with these colors, and I really, really like it. And there's your finished makeup look. Again, you can buy these lashes on FOXIESTRANDS.com. They are 100% mink. And I'm going to go ahead and just touch up a couple things with my lips. I didn't like how they were. Oh, before I forget, I do have some setting powder that I really, really like. It's the banana from I Heart Revolution as well. Now, I've seen this setting powder, oh my god, so many freaking times. I probably should have put it on before my lashes, but I honestly forgot. So I'm just dabbing a little bit on the blender here. It comes with this really, really fluffy brush, but I really don't, I don't like the brush. Not brush, but it's like a pad. One of those pads that you really fluffy pad. I don't really like it, so but yeah, I'm just putting that it's like a setting powder, and I really like it because it has those yellow undertones that are in my freaking skin. So yeah, I do really like that. Yep, so I'm just making sure that it's everywhere that I want. And oh yeah, I forgot about my setting spray, so I'm gonna put on the setting spray. Oh, here it is. It's by NYX. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. It's almost freaking gone. I tried to have one of my friends get me the MAC. It's like the primer, setting spray, and something all together, but they didn't have it available at all at the time. But yeah, guys, here's my finished makeup look, and I think it turned out well. Here are a couple more shots. And please don't forget to follow me on my socials. I'll also link that in the description bar. Thanks, guys. Bye.